Title: Joseph's Colorful Journey. Once upon a time, in a faraway land called Canaan, there lived a boy named Joseph. Joseph was the youngest of 12 brothers, and he was very special to his father, Jacob. Jacob loved Joseph so much that he gave him a beautiful coat made of many colors. It was the most magnificent coat anyone had ever seen. Joseph's brothers were not as happy about the colorful coat. They felt jealous because their father seemed to love Joseph the most. One day, Joseph had a dream. In his dream, he saw himself and his brothers in a field, and suddenly, his brothers' bundles of wheat bowed down to his bundle. When he told his brothers about the dream, they were very upset. "Are you saying you will be greater than us?" they shouted. Their jealousy grew, and they plotted to get rid of him. One day, while they were tending to their sheep, they saw Joseph coming towards them in his colorful coat. They decided to take him away and sell him to some travelers passing by. The brothers took Joseph's coat, dipped it in goat's blood, and showed it to their father, Jacob, making him believe that a wild animal had eaten Joseph. Joseph was taken far away to Egypt, where he was sold as a slave. It was a sad time for him, but Joseph remembered his dreams and held on to hope. In Egypt, Joseph worked hard and was soon noticed by a powerful man named Potiphar. Potiphar saw that Joseph was very talented and made him the head of his household. But trouble was not far behind. Potiphar's wife tried to trick Joseph into doing something wrong. Joseph, being a good and honest boy, refused. Angry and upset, Potiphar's wife accused Joseph of wrongdoing, and he was thrown into prison. It seemed like Joseph's dreams were slipping away, but he never lost faith. In prison, Joseph met two men who had worked for Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. They both had strange dreams, and Joseph, with his special gift, was able to interpret them. One man would be freed and returned to his position, while the other would not be so lucky. Joseph asked the man who was going back to Pharaoh to remember him and tell Pharaoh about his gift. Time passed, and one day, Pharaoh had a dream that no one could understand. The man who had been freed remembered Joseph and told Pharaoh about him. Joseph was brought before Pharaoh, and he interpreted the dream, explaining that Egypt would have 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh made him the second in command of all Egypt. Joseph worked hard to prepare for the famine, storing food during the years of plenty. When the famine came, people from all over came to Egypt to buy food, including his brothers from Canaan. They did not recognize Joseph, who had grown into a powerful man. After a few encounters, Joseph revealed his identity to his brothers. They were scared and thought he would be angry with them for selling him into slavery. But Joseph smiled and said, "Do not be afraid. What you meant for evil, God turned into good. I am here to help you." Joseph brought his entire family to live in Egypt, and they were reunited with their father, Jacob. They all lived happily together, and Joseph forgave his brothers, showing them the power of love and kindness. And so, Joseph's colorful journey taught everyone that even in difficult times, hope, faith, and forgiveness can lead to wonderful blessings. As the stars twinkled in the night sky, children drifted off to sleep, dreaming of colorful coats and grand adventures, just like Joseph.